Northland Ford would like to welcome to Slipper Sinbin from Sherwood Park, Alberta. He's in his 5th year of Junior A hockey. Power forward, number 37, Brett Wieschorster. Welcome, Brett.
Thank you for having me.
Brett, it's pronounced Wieschorster, right?
Correct, yeah.
I have to apologize to you and your family. It took me till Christmas to get that right, and I think I finally did it. I think I called you every name, spice, sauce, under the sun, so I'm glad I got it right finally. Brett, you started your Junior A career as a 16-year-old in Drumheller, right?
Correct.
Boy, there's not many 16-year-olds to play Junior A, yet you played 51 games as a rookie, as a 16-year-old. What was it like to play as a 16-year-old?
Yeah, it was a good experience. I mean, it was a big jump, making it from midget to Junior A there. But I had a good group there that year that helped me find my way, and really taught me a lot of things about what junior hockey is, what junior hockey's like, and it really set me on my path moving forward, and I loved every second of it for sure.
Brett, as we mentioned, you played for Drumheller, Sherwood Park, Camrose, now the Bombers. You know that your favorite stop is the Bombers, but before that, what was your favorite stop?
All of them had their different benefits to them for sure, and I liked every place I've been, but definitely would have to say at home in Sherwood Park. I went back in my 17-year-old year, so I was back at school, all my friends that I grew up with, and I was playing junior hockey with my team and everything like that, and it was probably the best experience I had for sure.
Can't get much cooler than playing in your hometown.
Yeah, exactly.
So Brett, let's fast forward 5 years, and here you are in Flin Flon playing for the Bombers. And I think I have my math right, correct me if I'm wrong. Tomorrow night in Nipawin, you're going to play your 200th Junior A game against the Nipawin Hawks. Is that right?
Correct, yep.
That, to me, is incredible, that you 200 Junior A games. What are some of your career highlights?
I think career highlights, it was a lot of the little things that you do throughout the season with your team. Like the road trips, the nights at the hotels, everything like that. They all build up to make the bigger things even more meaningful. So I'd have to say all those things, but for play and stuff like that, I would probably say in my 17-year-old year, we went to the North Final when I was with Sherwood Park, and that was quite the ride. We had quite the team that year, and it was a great experience. Too bad we couldn't pull it all the way, but definitely one of the career highlights for sure.
Yeah, man, going to the final in your hometown, that would be something. Brett, we had Jackson Martins in the other day, and he said that you are probably the loudest guy on the team. Is that true, or who is?
It might be me, but I'd also have to say Xavier Lapointe's definitely up there for sure. He's a loud guy for sure.
Actually, Jackson mentioned Xavier too, and he works here sometimes, and you cannot shut that guy up.
No, he loves talking. Great guy.
Loves talking, and sometimes he even speaks English, so which is nice. And but no, I agree with you. Xavier wins that one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Brett, who was your biggest hockey influence?
I'd have to say probably my parents. Growing up, they made sure everything happened for me, got me to the rink, helped me fall in love with the game every day, whether it was going out and playing road hockey or taking me out Sunday skating, something like that. It was just them always making sure that I was able to do it, for sure. So,
have they been out to see you play?
They haven't this year, unfortunately, just with
the
the travel and everything.
COVID, yeah.
It's not the easiest thing to do right
maybe
now.
The playoffs, long run in the playoffs, will get them out here.
Yeah, definitely.
How did you become a Bomber?
I was with Camrose there, and things just weren't really going too smoothly there, and I ended up getting in contact with my advisor, who's known Mike for quite a while now. He's had a few players go through Mike's program here, and they've all had nothing but good things to say about it, and as did my advisor. And when he came to me with that offer there, I couldn't turn it down. After I talked to Mike and heard what he had to say about what his outlook on the program is and where he wants to go with it this season, I couldn't say no. So ended up coming up here, and probably the best decision I've made so far.
Great. Brett, what's the best thing about being a Flin Flon Bomber?
It's definitely the community and everything that has to do with the history of the Bombers. All the guys that have played here before us and the ones that have worn all our numbers before, there's a legacy to work towards and make sure it lives on. So every night you go out there and you got that extra push behind you with everything that this team, this program, this community has to offer.
Right, it's a historic team, historic building, and once Riggs always says maybe a lot of guys don't want to come here, but once they get here, they don't want to leave.
Exactly.
What's next for Brett Wieschorster?
Going to school next year. Got to start getting back into the academics as much as I'm dreading it a little bit for sure. It's going to be a little tough after a few years off here, but I'm excited to get back into the classroom and start working towards a career while playing hockey somewhere for sure.
I know you host poker every week over at your billet's house. Best poker player on the team?
Myself, 100%.
Okay. Worst poker player?
Cole Vardy.
Yeah, I can imagine. What's your favorite sport outside of hockey?
I like playing basketball.
You're like Mercia, you like to play, or do you have a team?
Just like to play, just on the park there.
Yeah, as I told Merce, I was there when they invented the game. I played basketball too, but my shorts are a lot shorter than they are now. I'm dreading this question, but here we go. Favorite NHL team?
Edmonton Oilers.
I assume that being from Sherwood Park, so I'll give you that.
Oh yeah, hometown.
But I don't. Riggs must have put something in the Gatorade because he's an Oiler fan too. Favorite NHL player?
I'd have to go with probably Sidney Crosby.
Sidney Crosby. Well, you know what? That's a hockey fan because you didn't pick somebody from your home team.
No, so, yeah.
Sidney Crosby apparently a pretty good player, so a good choice.
Above average.
Brett, what's your favorite band or singer?
I'm gonna go with Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne. Okay.
Wayne.
I even know who that is. Not a fan, but I know who it is. Favorite movie?
Step Brothers.
Step Brothers, a great movie.
Ferrell.
Yeah.
One of the best.
Funny guy.
One of the best.
How about celebrity crush?
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie. Wow.
Hands down.
Yeah. And Brad, who are your billet parents?
I'm with Travis and Jill Rideout.
President of the team. Good close friend of ours. An awesome place to be.
Great house. It's an awesome house. Great experience so far.
Nolan, Drew, and Corey. Great family.
Awesome. It's awesome there.
What would surprise us about Brett Wieschorster?
Brett Wieschorster can juggle. Only 3, but I can juggle.
It's good. It's good for the hands. I understand.
Exactly.
All right, Brett. You know what a snowmobile is, right?
100%.
Shipper doesn't.
No chance.
It amazes me. Anyways, our winter whiteout event has ended, and we're going to make the draw this Thursday live. So stay tuned for that. Big weekend this weekend. Home and home against L'Orange. Good luck with that.
Thank
you guys are going to come through. As I say, it's a big weekend, playoff implications. So thanks for coming, Brett.
Thank you for having me.
Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you very much.